Hey, this is Art Faulkner with us. And Art, first off, thanks so much for being here with us.
Thank you, Mark.
We have had an interesting year of weather. We didn't have a whole lot in the way of severe weather, but the second severe weather season's now underway.
Well, it is, and that's what people need to understand is that this wave of cold air is going to go through, but it's probably going to heat back up. And anytime the temperatures get above 70 here in the state and fronts come through, we can have severe weather. November is the second deadliest month for severe weather in the state. So people need to prepare for this cold weather, then be ready for some severe weather after that, possibly.
Absolutely. Well, let's talk about what we've got behind us. This was, I thought, the apocalypse. When you looked at all of the interstates, roadways, how you guys were prepared. You're one of the best EMA offices in the country. How are you prepared now to handle something like this? Because you were prepared in the right spot, but the forecast didn't work out.
Well, it's because we always try to take the situation and learn from it. You know, look, forecasting is not an exact science. And especially here in the South, where 2 or 3 or 4 degrees on winter weather can determine whether it's cold rain, sleet, ice, or snow. And so we try to be prepared for the worst, and we try to encourage our citizens. And I think that the citizens in this state are more prepared now to make sure that they have a plan for where they are and how to make sure that they can survive if they get stuck on the roadway at work. People stayed at work overnight in Birmingham, and they just need to be prepared.
And that's where the key is. I think we look past that is we got to take personal responsibility. When I lived in the Midwest, I always had stuff ready in case I got stuck in a snow or blizzard. It's not going to happen every year, but as an EMA office, or at least a state EMA office, you guys had trucks in Montgomery. We missed it by about 60 miles in the forecast, so have you made any adjustments as far as being able to expand out?
Well, you know, Governor Bentley had activated, it was actually supposed to be more of the winter weather precipitation in Mobile than it was here in Birmingham.
Right.
So we had moved assets towards South Alabama. As the sun rose that morning, we saw that it was moving further north. It took us about 6 or 8 hours, but the governor moved those assets back to the north. That's why it's so important for people to be able to take care of themselves for the first 72 hours or so, because we may have to make adjustments. And so just as we work very hard to be prepared, people need to be prepared also. And don't wait until the last minute.
Because
do that today.
Honestly, I would have told you send the truck south because that's what the forecast said, but you guys made up for lost time very quickly. Outstanding job. Thank you much for all that you guys do, because we've got a lot of severe weather in Alabama.
Well, we do, and we appreciate our media partners, because you're the ones that have the platform where when the National Weather Service makes the forecast and you look at that, see that it's going to be that bad, and then we start urging people to prepare, you get the message out to them. So we appreciate the Channel 42 for doing that.
Absolutely. Art Faulkner, thanks so much for being with us
today.
Thank
you, Mark.
It's good to see you, and hopefully we'll have a quiet rest of the season.
I hope so.
All right, guys, over to you.